your first alert weather with Chief Meteorologist Michael Coates.
So how much rain have we picked up? Well, we would normally celebrate numbers like this. So normally we're about 4.6 for this time of the year, 4 inches and 6/10. You look here to what we got right now, 4.64. We would normally be celebrating or be very comfortable, but unfortunately, a lot of this has come in the last month as rain, not as snow over the winter. And that is a big problem because just today, we've gotten over 4 inches officially at the Idaho Falls Airport. So this 4-inch mark, a lot of that happened within just the last couple of weeks. Before then, we've been very dry, very mild this winter, not a lot of snow, and we don't have a lot of snowpack up there. Very quiet ski season, if you remember. And so this rain isn't very much helping us out for the growing season because, in fact, it's hurting the farmers. We're almost getting to that point where the potato farmers are now starting to get a little antsy, and now the barley and wheat farmers, they're not too happy either. They got that really bad got that really bad August last year, and that sprouted twice on the barley. So, you know, this is not the best news that we want to see. I mean, water's great to get, especially the free water, but we want to get it in the winter with the snowpack. And right now we're getting some thunderstorm action still coming through Fort Hall, leaving Blackfoot, and this thunderstorm that brought all the hail into Blackfoot earlier, it's now moving towards the Blackfoot Reservoir, the Caribou County area. We also have more scattered showers and thunderstorms getting into western Wyoming, far eastern Idaho through the national parks, but the thunderstorm threat right now is pretty much on the quiet side. We're not seeing any of the severe storms. We still have a flood advisory for the next few hours for Lemhi County. We're probably going to have more flood advisories issued for the next month for Lemhi County because they have a tendency to flood, especially on those low-lying flood areas, the floodplains there near the Lemhi and Salmon River. So flood advisory here for Lemhi County for the Lemhi and Salmon River areas. What we have here around the region, though, is still more wet weather wrapping around this area of low pressure. It's going to continue to slide through Idaho and Montana for the next couple of days, but there is a break in the pattern by this Saturday. So for tonight, still looking at a few more thunderstorms. There's more moisture around Twin Falls and northern Nevada, and by 10 o'clock tonight, that's going to be in the Upper Valley. As we get through the overnight hours, we see a bit of a break in the morning, but by late in the morning, just as we're starting to get ready for lunch, we're looking at scattered light rain into the eastern highlands. More scattered showers for Thursday afternoon. Then we get into Friday. Friday we begin to turn the corner. We'll start working in high pressure, but we're still looking at a chance of a thunderstorm Friday afternoon and evening, most of which hanging up into the Snake River Plain. And Saturday, the only threat for a shower or thunderstorm will be Salmon and Chalice. For the rest of us, it's going to be a pretty dry and nice Saturday. We'll talk about the lows tonight, back into the mid-40s for Idaho Falls, mid-60s in Pocatello and Idaho Falls, 62 for Rigby, upper 60s in Salmon and Chalice, lower 60s in Mackay, hitting around 62 for Rexburg, 60 in Jackson, 60 in Ashton with 56 in Island Park, 64 for Preston, 61 in Soda Springs, and a 60 for the Afton and Star Valley area. Temperatures will be into the lower 70s on Friday, upper 70s on Saturday, and the lower 80s on Sunday. We're definitely going to warm up here as we head into the weekend, and as we head into next week, there's just a slight chance of a thunderstorm. But it's going to be a hot, warm weekend as we go through the next couple of days here, with temperatures pushing again near 80 degrees for the weekend. Now, for tomorrow, we're still hitting the 60s, but we're starting to get warmer in here, mid-70s on Friday. As you take a look at Salmon 8-day forecast, mid-70s on Saturday, lower 80s on Sunday, scattered showers. Again, that's Salmon. Let's go to Jackson here. We'll have lower 60s for Thursday afternoon, 63 on Friday, 70 degrees on Sunday, and 70 for Monday. I'll have the Pocatello 8-day forecast coming up next. Back over to Jay and Carol.
Thank you, Michael. We'll just have to
be
used to
bear
it.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look forward to that weekend on one day when I'm home rain on Saturday. Well, still ahead, normally interns are getting coffee or things like that, but this one is making history. Details when we come back.
Let's take a look at how the